Hey, hey, what's going on? Oh, sweet, you're in the Discord. Nice. Yeah, we'll give it another minute or two as we do. I know they put the first Earthbound on NES Classics. Sorry, thinking out loud. Hmm. I wonder if they actually translated this. Hmm. Oh yeah, not today. Today's better than I think you're talking about like 2 weeks ago, where it's just ugh, man, too many times real world crud tries to leak over into like Tweeterman territory, and it's just life is fun, isn't it, or something? I mean, that's what they tell us supposedly. Well, at least I got my soda, as we usually do. I've been grinding away at Battletoads lately because I never actually beat it before. Um, I'll admit I've been using a bunch of rewind. Like I don't care. Um, I'm not above it. Checking our sound levels here. All right, that should do. And yeah, I've been using rewind because like I years ago I tried to play this game legitimately on real console, and I just couldn't do it. I got as far as um the vertical level where you climb up and there's a lot of like electricity bolts and stuff flying around. I got to that level. Where? How you? Oh, okay. Even though that makes no sense. The gear didn't even hit the door. All right. Nope. Now we got this. Look, when it comes to rewind, there's two types of people: people that use rewind and people that don't admit they use rewind. But there's so much jank in this game. Like playing through it now, where I'm realizing like, boy, if I didn't have rewind, I would feel like I'm at a legitimate disadvantage. I have no shame in using the rewind. Look, I'm at a point in life where I'm too old to. I got no more time for waiting around and sitting with a game for hours and hours, and you got some snacks and you just sit at the same like game for hours. I ain't got time for that no more. Rewind is amazing. Lauren's playing Pocopia. Apparently that game's been getting really good reviews. Ow, why? Grabbing some soda. So yeah, I've never actually beaten Battletoads before on real console. I've gotten as far as that one level I mentioned, but that was as far as I ever got to beating it legitimately. Uh, when I played on actual console without rewind anything, I never got to this level. Like I've seen this level in playthroughs and speedruns, but oh my god, that level with the snakes, where the snakes are coming in and out of the holes in the wall, and you gotta climb on the snakes as they fly through the air. The controls on that level are so jank. You fall off the snake all the time. I figure out that guy. Go away. Go away. Yeah. Is that stupid little electric worm gonna follow me the whole time? I think he is. Oh, good. He brought his friend. Sorry, that's the soda. Oh, okay. Been a while since we had combat. These past 2 levels have been, like, all platforming. And trust me, I like platformers. I am a platform gamer. I just want to be able to say I beat Battletoads. And like I said, I don't even care that I'm using rewinds. Don't care. This game is jank enough where I don't care. Holy crap, this level's hard. I was reading an interview recently. I think it was Kevin Bayliss was on it, or I forget which one of the old Rare guys. It was Kevin Bayliss or someone else. Was it Grant Kirkhope? No, it wasn't him. Anyway, someone asked in an interview, like, you know, Battletoads is really hard. The hell, man? Like, basically was his question. Like, why is it so hard? And Kevin, or whoever it was being interviewed, he's like, you gotta understand, at Rare, we were a small shack, basically in the middle of nowhere, where our only source of entertainment was the Nintendo. Like, there wasn't a video store nearby or anything like that. So all they had to do was play this game. So they got, not that they got bored with playing it, but they kept playing the same part so many times, it got easy for them. So they made it harder and harder for themselves until it would then be... Until it got to a point where they're like, yeah, you know what, this is good. Put it at this, yeah. That's why it's so dang dastardly. Oh my. Oh no, that's good. That's... What? No! See, you don't know where the thing's gonna go. Oh, and there's spikes in there too. Of course there's spikes in there. Why wouldn't there be spikes in there? I really hope nobody minds me using rewind, because I don't mind it. I don't want to be that. Oh, man. No way you made it this far. I mean, again, this is with rewind, so take that with as much of an accomplishment as you want to give it, but I'll call it. I'm not going to... I wouldn't call this fully beating the game. This is beating it with an asterisk. Well, that too. They were losing money to rentals, so they wanted to make sure the game wasn't beatable in a weekend. Yeah, they did make a couple LJN games, you're right. Like Beetlejuice, they made that game, and that game was horrible. At least I thought. I tried to play it, actually, but... No, by the time we had Battletoads here, like, they had fully mastered what the NES can do. Like, they were masters of their craft at that point. I do like the water effects, though. Like, the graphics in this game are legitimately baffling. Like, I would expect these kind of graphics out of, like, a current-day homebrew. But, like, not a 1992 retail game, you know what I mean? Well, if I go too low, I hit the spikes. What do you want? There, thank you. Not gonna try for that one up, because it don't matter. Oh, Mr. Shark. Mr. Shark gonna eat the toad. Stop it, you big meanie. I can't... For God's sakes, I can't get my bearings straight when I got the dang fish. You can beat video game, can show you how to beat this game. You should play the sequel, Battletoads Double Dragon Ultimate Team, way easier. Really, I would think they made that game harder. Because it's like the sequel, and they wanted to maybe like go even harder than the first game. No. I like these little propeller things you grab, though. Oh my god, oh my god, it's an evil duck. Oh, you duck jerk. No. No. I ain't losing to a duck. I ain't losing to a duck. Excuse me, how do you get past the duck? I was gonna say, do you have to duck to get past the duck? Oh, you just jump over the duck. I couldn't punch him, right? You guys saw. Every time I tried to punch him, he had like this big jawed attack. I can't do it. I think the Switch 2 lived up to our Switch Pro visions of grandeur. No, God, anchored ducks. How am I supposed to hit the duck? What the? Yeah, dead duck. That's my favorite kind of duck right there. Oh my God, it only stuns them. Jeez. Those are some tough ducks. Mother ducker. No, that's it. Demonetized. Probably. Uh, I honestly still kind of can't believe I'm monetized again. Like, I can't believe I can make pennies from YouTube now. Look, it is pennies, but you know what? It's been 15 years where they didn't tell me why they wouldn't make me a partner or why they kicked me out of it in the first place in 2009. So, it's not about the money now, it's about the principle. After 15 years, Google has decided to give me their money again. I sound like Grandpa Lou from Rugrats. We had to wait 15 years for our monetization to get back to normal. And we still made videos too. Well, except for the hiatus we took. Get away from it. That shark is relentless. Jeez. Go away. Bad fishy. Wow. Okay, we can... Hello, I'm Mr. Shark. I can go through walls and you can't. Haha. Go away. Now see, that... Moments like that, and on top of that, having the invincible rabid duck at the top. This is why we don't feel bad about using rewinds, folks. This is why we don't have remorse for it. This is why we don't feel bad. Oh, come on. He like lost all his momentum in the air. This shark won't screw off, man. Okay, not even sure how that happened. Switch Lite. I honestly think the Switch Lite is a cool piece of hardware. I don't have one myself, and I never have had one, but it's a nice little piece of hardware. I like it. You're about to come up to the Rat Race. Isn't Rat Race the one, it doesn't work in two-player? There's a bug in two-player, at least in the American version, where for the second player, the controls for him are locked for some reason, so he can't move. There's no choice for the second player in that level but to get a game over. They fixed that in the Japanese version, though. I really want the real D-pad. That's the clinger ringer, okay. I'm glad you guys don't mind me using rewind, because I'm hoping they're gonna be cool with me using rewind. Sorry, I just wanted the music to stop. But it's refreshing to see that it looks like people have the same opinions about rewind for the most part. It's like it's the new way to play games. We don't have 10 hours to put into it. There was one time years ago I beat the original Castlevania on actual hardware, but I practiced it a lot. All I know was grab the holy water and don't let it go. Um, but like I studied it. I practiced so much. I studied which candles had power-ups in them, which didn't, and I beat it. And I never want to do it again because it was heck. um, but yeah, no, yeah, we're playing Battletoads for now. Eventually we'll switch over, do some Splatoon. Right now Splatoon's doing a mode that I don't like, so wait for a rotation. Big screen rear DLP, no, but it did not die. Sorry, I grabbed some soda. No, the DLP TV, I sold it. It got to a point where it was no longer a convenient TV to lug around. I mean, rear DLP TVs are heavy. They're like tube TVs, almost pretty close. And the maintenance on them, you got to know how to replace that DLP chip. And now one day I'll do. You sure Ghosts and Goblins of Siege? I don't know about that. Now one day I'll do that game. I just want to be able to say I've beaten Battletoads. Here for the little gas thing. Who's spawning in? I find it kind of funny that, of course, he has like a unique death animation for the poison gas. There goes Rat Boy. See ya. Oh, you have to race him to the bottom. Guys, I'm an idiot. You're supposed to race him to the bottom. Oh my god, okay. Where did he spawn in? What the heck? No way. Oh well. I'm just gonna go the distance and see what happens. Huh. This level's actually kind of nice. It's a... God. That was bright. It's a refreshing change of pace. Haha. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like this song. Oh, the poison gas. Dang it, Poppy. Oh, come on. The poison gas touched my butt. Oh, sucked into the fan. No, poison gas. I hear Mousy spawning in. Stupid poison gas. Stop it. Run. Like vertical Sonic. Gotta go fast. Chili dogs. What the? My control was locked. I was locked to the wall. I couldn't move. Oof. I like the idea, though. I like the idea of the chase. I don't like the difficulty. I gotta keep rewinding it. Oh yeah, Dr. Hardboiled. I bought that game Gimmick too. Because I played that game Mr. Gimmick on stream a couple times. I've talked about how that's like one of my favorite NES games. I swear I hit the jump button. Jump, you idiot. I'm hitting A. Okay, there's like a delay. Like, I can't jump right away. Nope. I don't think... There we go. Oh, I got past that. Jeez. You think back in the day, anybody who owned this game and said they beat it, you think they were all lying? Like, do you think they all agreed to lie about it? Because they couldn't have beaten it, right? There's no way. Race time. You need to go up there. Oh, that's pretty cool.
So, sorry, random weird moment in the stream.
No, go ahead.
So, Tweeterman and I were watching a video about food, and it happened to mention a strawberry huller, and we had never heard of a strawberry huller, so of course I had to buy one, and then I had to buy some strawberries. So I just tried it, and it's pretty neat. It takes the stem and the center of the strawberry and pulls it right out for you.
Yeah, it's like the not red, non-flavorful part. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, it just left like a... If you look at the top of a strawberry, it just left like a crater in the top where it's hollowed out the yucky part. I didn't even know... We didn't even know that existed. Where's this mouse? Oh, God, okay. We haven't found him. Wait, the first two races have at least been fair. That one, after the rat spawned in, we never saw him again. It's almost all zigzag, which is like what he's good at. He's a fast boy. See that part, that zigzag part that we just passed, that's where you lose all the time. This is where you gain back the time. This is where you lose it. Oh my god. And that's where... What the hell? There's no way. Once he's gone, you never see him again. Alright, where did he spawn in? He spawned in here? Yep, okay. Can I hit him? I can! Now, obviously I can't kill him, but it's good to know I can delay him. Oh, I should just go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, Mr. Toad. Oh, I hate this. I hate it. Oh, no, I slowed down there real bad. There's gotta be... Is there a way to run faster? What the F? I think every time you ask Google AI a question, it uses like 30 gallons of water or something. There's a glitch on the first race. If you up-kick the rat, you automatically finish the level. Oh, I can't... Well, unfortunately, I'm way past the beginning of the level, so I can't do that.
Are you hungry, Sammy?
Even if I stop to try to punch him, when you stop to punch, it's so slow that you lost time just trying to punch him. It seems like he automatically runs, or like my Battletoad, he automatically runs when the rat segments are live. I don't have to double tap. I need to double tap. Oh, that's funny. You named yeah, it was literally... Oh, nice. You can hear the clock. Nice. Yeah, why not? No Diddy Kong Racing yet. No, we both learned the D-pad thing at the same time. Funny how they thought of that little detail for us, you know? To program that in. Not that it makes the game any easier, because it's horribly difficult still. I think we could see Diddy Kong Racing, because... Who do they have to clear the rights for? Like, let's think about the characters. We got Banjo's the main obstacle, I would think, but they have an amiibo of him, so I don't see that being a big deal. Conqueror is probably gonna be the tricky one. That's definitely still Microsoft. I was trying to do anything. Like, I'm at a point where I only want to hit him. I don't even want to race him. Jeez, man. I like his style of running, too, just bashing into walls. Doesn't bother him. He's too stupid to care. No, this ain't normal. There's no way. Actually, you know what? If I can go back to the beginning of the level. I'm gonna try something. If this game wants to play dirty, I say we play dirty back. What I gotta do... There we go. I'm gonna do something I haven't been doing at all during this playthrough, and it's actually... Oh god, how many extra lives do I have? If this plan's gonna work, I have to lose all my lives. Yeah, so I'm gonna lose all my lives so that we can start the level over. I don't know how many lives I have, so we're gonna have to let this play through. In the meantime, I'm Googling Battletoads glitch rat race. It's a tough glitch to pull off. Alright, there's a YouTube video. Ew, YouTube short. Ugh. It's fine. Don't explain the level. Stop trying to extend your watch time. Just tell me how to beat it. Oh, okay. That did not need to be a 1.5 minute YouTube short, but, you know. I bet if I watched the whole thing, he's going to ask me to like and subscribe. Exactly, we getting game over. Highest viewed video the last 3 years. Is it St. Paddy's with a D? I thought it was St. Patty's with 2 T's.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm gonna fix it right now then. Update. Oh no, I got a game over. I'm so sad about it. BA down, start. Alright, so I have to do the first race and then up kick him away at the end of the first race. I can probably do that. Let me just make sure the stream title's updated. It is, okay. Thank you for correcting me on the spelling, because I don't like spelling things wrong. The burp we don't love. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. No, like, I almost can't blame the guy because YouTube videos do have to have a certain amount of runtime if you want them to do good with monetization and stuff. I get that. Me, I don't care. If the video is 10 minutes, it's 10 minutes. If it's 40 minutes, it's 40 minutes. I don't care. But padding it out like, all right, guys, we all know Battletoads, right? We all know that one level with the rat where you gotta race him. Boy, that's a hard level, isn't it? He just goes and goes, but there's a surefire way to beat it. And let me tell you how to beat it, because I'm going to tell you how to beat it in this video. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and explain the technique for going ahead and beating the rat. But before we go ahead and explain the technique for beating the rat, if you go ahead and like and comment on this video, I'm going to show you how to beat the rat, because this is a really hard level. Battletoads is a classic game from Rare, and it's like, stop. Like, stop. Just stop. It's like the internet makes you feel stupid now. It talks to you like you're dumb. Alright guys, so here on this stream here, this live stream, we're going to go ahead and continue playing Battletoads for the NES on the Nintendo Switch. So if you're liking the stream, go ahead and just give the stream a like and go ahead and leave the stream a comment, because we're going to go ahead and play Battletoads on NES, and we're going to play Rat Race, and it's going to be fun, and we're going to play the game, you guys. We're gonna... Please, unsubscribe from me if I ever turn into that, okay? You guys promise me that? Like, you guys got to pinky promise me. I don't care how long you've been subscribed for. If that's the route my channel goes, don't watch the death. Just walk away. I honestly, I really don't think there's anything that YouTube could ever, like, do to make me want to be like that. I mean, there's no benefit that I know of. Now how come he survives? You know, just saying. By the way, did you guys like my impression of a YouTuber there? The latest folding touchscreen phone? Nah, I got the Galaxy Flip 5. I'm probably going to upgrade it this summer when the 8 is announced. Like, you guys can look for the video right now. Speaking of video, by the way, I hope you guys have seen and liked the new video. I don't mean like as in like button. I mean as in I hope you liked and enjoyed the video. Because it was a shorter one, but I had fun making that freeze-dried food video. Oh, fart, what was I gonna say? Sammy, not right now. Fart, what was I gonna say? I I do that brain fart at least once a day, guys. It's embarrassing. I hope it never happens when I'm filming a video. No, I don't know what I was gonna say. Sammy, you're not sitting on my lap. No. He's got this obsession with sitting on your lap. He thinks the moment you sit down, that's your invitation. That's his invitation to just come right up right away. It's like, no, dude. Oh, man. Oh, you know what that is, Retro Dakota? I can tell you exactly what that is. They do this thing. It's called A/B testing. They do it with the title and the thumbnail. So you can give your video 2 titles and 2 thumbnails, and it goes back and forth between the 2 automatically to see which one gets more views. And then after like a week or so, YouTube tells you, like, here's the title that got more views, here's the thumbnail that got more views. Every time I've done it, it's been like an immediate line down the middle, 50-50, or it'll be like 48% to 52%. So I kind of stopped bothering with it because it's just the same thing every time. God, he even falls faster than you. That ain't fair. Okay, here we go. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Now we're gonna get him. Now that we know how to do the glitch, we're gonna get him. Got him with the boot. Okay, how did we fall through the floor, though? You guys saw that, right? Hitting him allows you to fall through the floor. I can't figure out how to do the boot. Yeah, you just go through the floor. Oh, he fell in a different spot that time, you sneaky Pete. Oh, sweet, Devin's here. Hey, man, life gets in the way. It's all good. Oh, and I'll say it again. Sorry about the other week, because like I said, I was saying this last week too. I was saying at the beginning of this stream too. It was just, it was one of those moments where real life bleeds into the Tweeter Man life, and there's like the inter-universe crossover or whatever. Just life is fun, you know. What did you end up doing with the persimmon? You know what I ended up doing with the persimmon? Um, I ended up bringing most of those to my parents to let them try them too. Like not just the ice cream, but like the fruits and vegetables too, and the pizza. My parents actually liked the persimmon. They kept it. I'm like, you can keep it. I don't want it. Oh, I'm doing much better this time around. Night Freak, that's exactly it. It's just life. Uh, work, life. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, what he didn't get the boot. He didn't get the boot. He's got to get the boot. Ah, man. Okay. The timing is tricky for the hit. He went up, but he didn't go down. I might have to watch the short again because I can't quite get the timing. I am not gonna try to beat this level legitimately. I think it's actually gonna be easier for me to master the glitch. Oh, okay. Is this the same guy? Yeah, it's just like a timing thing. Getting the boot. Uh, Evan Trentful, that's funny. I know that. Dude, that sounds like a good idea. I'd be down for that. Get the whole crew together. Do you know who this is by the hints? You don't have to say it out loud, but eh, eh, eh,
Oh,
eh.
yeah.
Yeah. Why did that become a meme with Battletoads? Like people calling GameStop to be like, "Oh, do you have Battletoads?" What were they asking if they had Battletoads on the Wii? Oh, he slowed down. It's like I'm glitching it more and more as we go. More and more, he's getting glitched. Stupid mouse. Rat thing. Well, I don't do member shoutouts only because I didn't plan on doing anything for the membership tier. Because, like, that's kind of the whole point of the YouTube membership. It's just like, I forget what the title is, but the whole joke is like, it costs $1 and that's it. um, no, but honestly, thinking about it, I think what I should do in the next video, because I haven't had YouTube members for a while because nobody was really biting on the $1 joke. But I actually have had a couple YouTube members, so I do think I should start adding those to the ending credits. Because with how many times I've used that dang voiceover at the end of my videos, I know the script all too well. I say, like, these names are the people that help me do what I do on YouTube, and those names are people on Patreon that are giving me money, but the YouTube members are giving me money too, so their name should be on the list. I think. No, you're gonna go. You're gonna go on the next line of credits. Don't worry. No, I never really thought about it before because I wasn't getting anyone to bite on the $1 tier because I kind of set it up as a joke. Um, I think I kind of put that as a joke in the description. I don't remember, but no, anybody supporting me needs a shout out. Because again, you guys do allow me to do what I do on YouTube because Google pays pennies. Oh, come on, the boot. No, the boot. We almost had boot. We need boot. Really, it's tricky to get the timing. You know what? Maybe this will be one for off camera, you guys. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make a savey save, and I'm gonna come back to this another time because I wanted to do some Splatoon, and we could do some Splatoon.
Night Freak's asking a valid question.
What did he say? Did Sammy and the little cat ever got to a? Oh, it was awful. Little cat got his butt beat. He was crying in the corner for like a day.
There was fur flying, meowing.
I show tech. Your name keeps ringing a bell for me. Like I've seen you around before lately. I don't know. Your name's doing the thing where it tickles your brain, and your brain's like, this could be a thing. This could be a thing. And my memory's bad now, so I'm like, I'm not sure if that's a thing. I don't really trust my brain. Undertow, Mahi. Ew, Clam Blitz. Undertow and Mahi. What do we got? I really don't like Undertow. I don't like that map. But I could use my... Alright, my strategy has been, like... I'm not really good at one-to-one combat, right? Especially not with, like, a shooter. If I'm in a 1v1 with somebody right in front of me, chances are they're gonna win. But I get my victories in other ways where I try to run around like a goofball, and it confuses them and lets someone else kill them. It works. Just thinking. Like that. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, screw it. See what happens. Boink. Let's ruin our X rank straight off the bat for Splat Zone. I mean, there's not many people here, so we can discuss it. I was saying in the Discord today how we should come up with some sort of April Fool's thing for the channel. I don't care if I say it live on stream, because there's only 7 of us here, so there's only 7 of us that are going to be in on it, so it's still basically a secret. I want to do something for April Fools, but I'm not sure yet. We got a lot of ideas. I keep thinking of Little Cat NFT. Let me go in the Discord and see what people are saying. Oh, someone said that pretend I'm going to start a Red Pill podcast. I could do a Little Cat VTuber model.
There's the game started.
The official Tweeterman approved Caucasian Puffs breakfast cereal. Oh god, make a Little Cat fursuit. And then do an unboxing in the fursuit. No, you know what make that really creepy? If for the whole video I didn't say anything. Like I did the unboxing, right? I took the product out, I showed it on the screen, but I didn't say anything, and I stayed in the costume the whole time.
Start a Tweeterman OnlyFans.
Oh, a Little Cat NFT. Maybe we could do a Little Cat crypto, like LC coin. Guys, we could do a rug pull. You guys want to get in on no, I shouldn't say that because that could. I shouldn't even say that jokingly because that could be taken as like trying to incite felony, so I'm not gonna go there. Even though like Instagram hipsters can do it publicly and they never get jail time or anything, but you know, if I were to do it, if I were to dabble in it, you know, I get felony time out the wazoo plus life on top of it.
Even as a joke, yep.
Yeah, I don't like this map because I can't do my strategy of running around with the ink brush because there's a lot of hills and stuff. So I can't navigate the ledges.
Oh, Night's Freak. I gotta admit, whenever I see Rosalina now, I do think of you.
That's his wife.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh boy. I just saw what he said. That's funny. God, the ink brush was not the weapon for this map. I can't stand this map. I think after this, I'm gonna switch to the Explosher. I'm literally not even gonna come out of my pod here. I think it's best if we just stay. No, guys, stop trying. Stop trying. Let them have it. Let them have it. Let them have it. Thank you. I hate that when your teammates just can't. Like, you're 2 or 3 seconds away from being defeated by a knockout, and it's like, it feels like now they're trying. It's like, oh no, 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 no. You had the rest of the match to try. You're not gonna wait till now to begin the trying process. No. You either try the whole time. I didn't mean to hit that, and there's no backing out, which means you gotta do that. Why can't you hit cancel? You can't hit cancel for X rank when you go into something by accident. You are fully committed when you hit yes. I don't know why. It's so dumb. Knights Freak, I have come across people in my life that are over 10 years older than you and they still don't have a license. Although we never fully knew the true reason, we suspect that it had something to do with having drinky drinks behind the wheel. Yeah. It's just somebody we used to know, but we don't know anymore. But no, don't worry. You're fine, trust me. Alright, X-Blosser needs help when it comes to special weapons, so we need that. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Right? Yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay. Yoink. Yeah, don't sweat it, dude.
I think there's plenty of reasons to not have a license. You just don't want one. You just don't feel comfortable driving. You live in an urban area. Whatever your reasons, yo.
Yeah, for that example, we think it was because he enjoyed Mr. Drinky. The expulsor is a great weapon to stay behind and not get your hands dirty. And you're still helping. Yeah, and I can shoot them into the other splat zone too. I'm doing my darndest, but where's my team? Let's see, where's my team? Let's see, both dead. He's trying over here. Sometimes your team pisses you off where you gotta look at your map and be like, where are you guys hiding right now? We have a job to do. People that have tacticals as special should be where they put them. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, the MacBook Neo, like, how is it that the market just got a very nice and very decently spec'd laptop that is very easy to repair, and Apple made it? Like, what reality is this? Because I've seen the teardowns where, like, the battery actually just comes out with a screw, like, it's not glued in. Um, Different modules and connector ports are not glued in. They're just modules. If your charging port goes bad, you open the laptop, you remove it, you put a new one in, and you close it. Like, how are we not at this point already? Now, see, this is what bugs me about Apple, because Apple is not, they are not, I can't repeat enough, they are not the first ones to do something like this, to make a very affordable computer decently spec that's easy to repair. Companies have been doing it for years, but they didn't really take off because they don't have the wallets of the big companies, because it's not Dell, it's not Samsung, it's not Toshiba, it's a random Kickstarter for a laptop that you can repair yourself. All right, cool, but it's going to have a very limited audience. But now that Apple has done it, now that Apple's got their toes in it, now everybody's going to copy it. Everybody's going to make their own repairable laptops now. They're going to make their own Mac Neo rivals. Um, and it's annoying that it's always got to be Apple that gets the ball rolling. When a lot of people don't realize that tablets were a thing before the iPad was out. But nobody talked about tablets before the iPad. Nobody cared. Nobody wanted a tablet. All touchscreen, that's stupid. Where's the keyboard? I need a mouse. Then Apple makes one. It's, oh, tablets. Oh my god, tablets. They're amazing. Tablets? Tablets. Mm-hmm. Tablets. Ugh. Oops. Wait a minute. Thinking this. Booyah. Exactly. Windows XP had a for tablet edition. Windows 3.1 had a tableting version. That was what, 1993? Well, we gotta wait till Apple does it. Only then will it be cool. And then it's not just because it's Apple. That's not just the part that bugs me. What bugs me is Apple's going to announce, you know, they announce something like this. It's all right. We're the first ones to have done something like this, right? Like nobody's done this before, and it's revolutionary. What we have done, what we here at Apple have accomplished with our engineers by ourselves, it's truly magic. And that's what they say in like the marketing and the press release video with who's that guy, Johnny Ives, the designer. Oh, this has never been seen before, right? This is totally new. What you're seeing is a brand new concept, never been done before. And it is a concept that's been done before. But people believe it. People are like, oh man, that's my Apple. That's my Apple. Look at them innovate. You can't spell innovate without APPLE. Like every time iPhones get software updates, people like to say, especially iPhone users that don't know better, they like to say that, oh, iPhones don't get viruses. You know, it's the impenetrable phone. It doesn't get viruses. It's an iPhone. Oh yeah, then how come there's all those security updates that come out just as often as Android updates do? Like they'll have those big iOS vulnerability security updates, the ones that they prompt you really should download now if you're going to continue using your phone for payment methods or checking your sensitive email. So if they don't get viruses, if they're not hacked, you don't need those updates. Just, you know what I say, you guys? If you get any kind of security update in your iPhone, ignore it. Because what it is it wants attention. It wants attention, and you can't give in. It's like a child. Don't give him what he wants. Because then he's just going to want to do more software updates over time. And then what do you have? You have a spoiled, rotten iPhone. More like a spoiled Apple. Well, I think the MacBook Neo, does it have an M1 processor? Or is it an M2? I think it's an M1. I mean, I know they're up to the M4 by now, but like, I know sixth generation i5s that are still usable. Yeah, you Rufus that Windows 11 installation to install without the uh, security TPS TMS chip, whatever. Um, yeah, it'll be fine as long as you give it at least 8 gigs of RAM, preferably 16. Same as an iPhone 17. Interesting. They're bootleg iPhones that run Android. Yeah, you're right. Alright, what do we got going on for Salmon Run? Ooh, I do like the weapon selection. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see much luck in splat zones. What?
That was something else.
Thank you. They come for the memes and they stay for the maturity that is me passing gas on live streams.
No, they're not getting the full experience because there's no farts.
Mm. Nah, Soda's gotta wait on that because that's why they come after the stream. I want to switch to a Splatana. It really does feel like Android is everywhere these days. Like I can tell when a payment kiosk is running Android, like it's a chip reader thing. Like you can see the icons on the top, and it's like, ah, it's running Android. I can see the Ethernet icon and everything. Screw it. Let's just go in with these. See what happens. Screw it and see what happens. Keep thinking of that Battletoads glitch. I'm gonna get that glitch. Just not tonight. Optoing looks like he's looking at something. His eyes are off to the right. Oh, I think he's just looking at his weapon. There. Stops the camera from spinning. Taking forever to match me. Yeah, there we go. To be honest, I'm surprised that they still sell the Retron 5 because isn't the Retron 5 like 12 years old? Like I'm gonna think that's gonna need some updated hardware in it by this point. Am I wrong? I don't feel like I'm wrong in thinking that. And it wasn't that great to begin with. I got rid of that thing shortly after I did the review. I didn't want it. It wasn't good. I remember that review. That's the one where I threw the controller. I wanted to like it, but the problem with clone consoles for me is the flash cards. If I have a flash card, clone console ain't gonna cut it. Real hardware is the way to go. Whatever happened to that whole thing shortly after it came out where they were accused of using stolen open source software and, charging money for it, which is against the license agreement? Oh, yeah. Night Streak, there we go, yeah. And it was weird, too, because I wonder if they did have stolen software and they had some, like, hush clause they had. Because for years after the Retron 5 was released, they barely talked about it. They didn't advertise it, but it was always in stock and they always sold it. But it seems like nowadays they finally talk about it. But it's like, it's super old. Why are you hyping it up now? And just because it's 12 years old doesn't mean it's bad. Like, you can have a console that's 12 years old and still be awesome. Look at the Switch 1. It's 9 years old this year. I think next year we should have a birthday party for him. He's going to be the big 2 digits. Happy birthday. Oh yeah, they did raise the price shortly after launch. It probably was to cover lawyer fees. I bet they had some sort of hush clause where they couldn't talk about it for a while. Alright, we're definitely doing Salmon Run after this, because I don't like splat zones on this map. This is awful. Like, let's take a look. Like, the problem with this map is all the traffic is choked through this middle thing here. Like, there's no side paths to take. All the traffic gets choked through that center channel that the screen is pointing at right now, so you guys know what I'm referencing. And it's not fun because it's like a mosh pit. Because all the traffic gets funneled there, everybody joins up in this mosh pit, and it's like a matter of luck in terms of who survives and who comes out of it. There's nowhere to hide. It's definitely true that I think out of all 3 games, Splatoon 3 had the worst maps. Alright, that is enough for Splat Zone because that is just horrible. Oh yeah, the At Games Genesis things. Oh yeah, Night Freak with the Retron. Yeah, you can just load ROMs off an SD card. Nah, I like using the original hardware for the flash cards because I have a good amount of them. I have a flash card for my NES. I have one for the N64. I have one for Game Boy and Game Boy Advance. And I even have a flash card for the Pokemon Mini. It's called the Ditto. Like, of course his name is the Ditto. Like, it makes sense. Like, what better name for a Pokemon-related flash card? I forget if it's called the Ditto or the Ditto Mini, but it's got the name Ditto in it. And it's like, oh, I see what they did. And yet those flash cards, they don't work in clone consoles. And I don't think you can make them work in a clone console just by design, because the way a clone console works, a clone console, when you put a cart in, it's expecting the cart to have a program ROM and a character ROM. After the fact, it does it after it's booted, so that's why when you put it in a clone console, it doesn't know what it is, because you haven't picked a ROM, there's no ROM loaded in the ROM banks, and yeah. So unless they change how a clone console operates to be able to read a flash card, then it's just not gonna happen. Sorry, I like mansplained flash cards. Is the game volume too loud again? No, audio levels seem to be fine. I'm gonna turn down the game volume a tad, teensy bit. But no, genuinely, if you guys can't hear me, tell me, because, like, kind of the whole point of streaming is for you guys to hear me, so if you can't hear me, we got a problem. So don't worry, if you tell me you can't hear me, I'm not gonna be insulted. I'm not gonna be like Dark Side Phil, where I'm gonna be like, no, my audio levels are just fine, and this is my stream. So if you don't like it, then go to another stream. You guys think I'd do good as a streamer that talks down to his audience and constantly begs for donations? Oh, and complains and insults the audience when they don't hit certain donation numbers. You think I'd do good as one of those kind of streamers? Like Wings of Redemption, Dark Side Phil. No, I think certain people are built for begging, and I'm not one of them. I think some people just don't have any shame in that regard. They don't mind begging. But I'm too self-aware for that. Like, I can't think about, like, oh, I'm begging for money. I can't do this. I don't really like the Nautilus. Oh, it's gonna survive for 7 seconds. Say waffle or something like that. Why should I have to? You mad, bro? I'm looking at my audio levels. Whenever I talk into the mic, we're peeking into the yellow. And Splatoon's given barely any audio, so... Not sure. Waffle or something like that. Waffle or something like that. Dang it. Eh.
Didn't they tease something with Splatoon a while back? Like it was supposed to be...
Raiders?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming out this year.
Oh, it finally is?
Yeah. But they haven't said anything else about it, though. No.
So that's supposed to be, obviously, Splatoon, but something a little bit different?
That's literally all we know about it, yeah. Like, we could tell it's gonna be something different, but we're not quite sure yet. And I think we're gonna lose this fight. I think we're gonna... It's because these things.
I was just going to say what Knight's Freak just said about Splatoon 4. So if there's going to be Splatoon Raiders, do you think they'll make a Splatoon 4?
I don't know, but I just did an armpit check and we're good, so...
Oh, thank God.
You know, not to go off topic, but the pit check, we're in the clear, so... Read the chat. Don't buy clone consoles unless you want to make a video. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you mean read the chat. I read it as read, but English is a dumb language, okay? English is a really dumb language. There's too many exceptions, like... I gotta get back into really teach myself Japanese again, because I've just been going back and forth with, like, alphabet lessons on Duolingo, so I can keep track of, like, the letters. But there's definitely not as many exceptions to rules in Japanese. Japanese spelling and pronunciation is very, like, there's exceptions, sure, but they're very infrequent. Um, like, for example, like the letters M-A, those would always be pronounced as ma. They would, in English, it'd be like, well, it could be pronounced maybe as may. Like, no, it's one way, or like K-I in Japanese is always pronounced ki. Um, but in English, it could be kai, or in some instances, it could be he, like that. Um, it's more finite in Japanese. But yeah, the word read versus read, how they're spelled exactly the same, so... You know the language isn't working when you need context from other words to figure out what a word means. Well, maybe not, I guess that's... maybe an overstatement. I kind of want to play that new marathon game, because some of you probably know about how, my well is doing well. Yeah, exactly. There's a good example right there. You know what? That's true. You know, Japanese does have a lot of words that mean two different things. Oh dang it, I brain farted again. I forgot what I was gonna say. God, I love brain farting. It's so fun. Yeah, I hope you guys liked the latest video I did, because it wasn't an electronic thing. It's been a while since we did. Basically something that wasn't something that beeped or lit up. Beep. Yeah, the pizza... I liked the freeze-dried pizza kind of at first, but the problem for me became the texture. Like, um, there's a big conflict going on. When I was eating that freeze-dried pizza, my brain was saying, "Oh, the taste is of pizza. This is pizza. I can clearly tell that." But the texture was totally off because it's like crunchy. It's not wet at all. Like, there's no wet sauce. It's all dry. So because it's crunching in my mouth like a dry cracker, but it tastes just like pizza, my brain is freaking out. My brain's like, "What the hell? What is this? What is this? What is this?" And it just makes me want to spit it out. And yeah, I couldn't finish it.
That's what I don't like about freeze-dried food in general, because my personal favorites are the ice cream ones, and I love peach anything, so I really liked the peach ice cream. And I would have one or two occasionally after the video, but I don't know, it's just weird because you expect ice cream to be a certain consistency, but then you're chewing it. Like, it's weird. Like, it's crunchy, but it's not ice cream, but it kind of is. Because it tastes like ice cream, and it did taste like peachy, creamy ice cream, but there's that crunch at the beginning. That's just weird.
It sets off a siren in your brain. As
Yeah.
you're chewing it, your brain is like, alert, alert, alert.
This thing is not as it should be.
Why to continue? A to abort. There they are. Almost took them all out. Freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches are cool. Just never buy one expecting that's going to be a whole piece. Because if you ever see them in the store, I promise you every single one on the shelf is broken. And when you open it, you are going to get pieces of an ice cream sandwich. That's just how they are. Well, taking the water out takes out some of the structural integrity, so it's just a brittle little brick now. Yeah, McDonald's at home hits right, especially when you get like the right videos playing on YouTube or something.
Did you get a Shamrock Shake?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Shamrock that shake.
Oh yeah, that's right. Today's I forgot today's St. Paddy's Day already. I'm not Irish, so I don't exactly like pay attention to it. It's not fully on the radar. But I like green. Green's my favorite color. We're gonna lose again. That's cool. Like, how? What were these idiots doing? The one was going down the hill while the other one's shooting at his feet. Like, I'm not lowering the difficulty anymore. If I lower the difficulty anymore, our goal is gonna be like 6 eggs. The freeze-dried one chip challenge. It'll be the same chip, just slightly crunchier. Alright, let's try that again. Let's not get idiots. Steamed hams. It's an expression from upstate New York. The Simpsons reference.
Please come back next Tuesday to provide us with a big art review.
I really enjoyed this product. This is a nice product. Remember, it's not a Utica expression, it's an Albany expression. I think my favorite meme I saw of that was when someone made the Steamed Hams episode into a Mario Maker level. I think that topped it for me. Yay, we're maybe not gonna lose, maybe. I would like to win one. Thank you, whoever used that killer whale. That saved my bacon. Another stinger. No, Nice Freak, it's just the Northern Lights. And now's the part where a fire truck just comes blazing through. And it just cuts to black. I think, wasn't it Apu driving the truck? Wasn't he like a volunteer firefighter or something? Or is that just one episode? I think I'm thinking of one episode. They became like volunteer firefighters. They could like steal people's stuff or something. I don't know. I haven't watched reruns of The Simpsons. You know, a normal routine here and there for a long time. I should just binge watch seasons 1 through 8 and then just turn it off after that. Oh, but I'm skipping the episode in season 8 where it turns out Seymour Skinner was like an imposter and the real Seymour Skinner was like killed in combat or something, and then they never referenced that ever again, ever. That episode, we don't need that one. That was the beginning of the end. You guys know there's a script for a Simpsons episode featuring Prince, but they never released it, but the script is fully done. Apparently they sent the script to Prince and he didn't like it. They basically had a disagreement. He's like, well, if you're using that version, then we're not doing it. So they didn't do it. But the writers tease it. Like, they have a copy of the script every now and then. They might tweet a picture from the script or something of, like, one page. Some people might say, like, oh, now that he's dead, they should make an episode. Like, they should do the episode and just have an impersonator do the voice. Nah, sometimes I think things should just stay lost, you know? Don't make something just for the sake of making it. Like, oh, we can make this now, so we will. Like, nah, don't do that. Be genuine or don't bother, and the ship to be genuine kind of sailed a long, long time ago. Yeah, maybe when Prince was still alive. They've uh, they've given summaries of the episodes, so like it's not a mystery what happens in the episode, generally speaking. But I forget what they said. Prince shows up to town, everybody does the Bartman, and then credits. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Alright, Nights Freak, go get some food. Have yourself some steamed hams. Yay. We are the champions of the universe. The last time I played Halo, it was Halo 3, and it was 19 years ago. Or 18 years ago. One of those two, probably 18. But I kind of wanted to. I see they made a new marathon game, but too bad it's not on Switch. I'd have to get it on PC. But it's not the kind of game you know, I get what they're doing. They're trying to bring the marathon franchise back, but the original games were like story based single player, brawls. Whereas now it's like one of those like Fortnite type of things, battle royale, blah blah blah. No, thank you. That's what it seems like to me, unless I'm wrong. But that's what it seems like in the reviews and stuff. And like if they're just trying to be another Concord, just be another Concord. Uh-huh. I remember I didn't even do Halo 3 for the single player. I just wanted to play it online because I knew that's like where the cool kids were at playing their online games and such. And because Nintendo didn't really have anything like that at the time. Mario Kart Wii wasn't even out yet. Dang it. Nice. Eh. No, not you guys. I was talking to Twitter wife. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll call it a night after the salmon run because it's getting into the wee hours. It's not time to have an itch. Yeah, the first and only Halo game I ever played was the third one. I just remember thinking it was kind of cool to play because it's like, oh, this is what the Marathon developers are up to these days. I mean, if Marathon is a different type of game than what I described, and you guys happen to know that, please correct me if I'm wrong, because my childhood nostalgia for Marathon would like to think that it is not a Fortnite type of game, and that maybe I would enjoy it if I tried it. And then again, I gotta play it on PC, which is my PC can do it. I purposely got a gaming laptop with an actual graphics card in it so that it can be good for video editing. I got like a Radeon 4000 series in here, like it's no joke. but it does, you know, it's sold as a gaming laptop, so it does have like some gamer aesthetics to it that are like corny. You know, like the sides of the laptop are angular and the LEDs blink with the effect. It looks like thunder and lightning outside, the way they fade in and out. Like, it's supposed to be a cool gamer laptop. I get it, but it's not what I bought it for. I also got 32 gigs of RAM in it, and it came with 16, but I upgraded it because I had an extra slot. I bought the RAM for it before the price hikes of today. So back when memory was still actually affordable, and I'm glad I bought it when I did, because I would hate to know what it would cost me now. Yeah, it'd be good timing to end the stream after this too, because I'm like 1.5 to 2 sips away from being done with my Mountain Dew. So the timing works out. Don't soda, don't the stream. Those aren't necessarily the rules, but today they're the rules because I said so. I got Purple Rain in my head. The Prince song. Yeah, as usual, tonight was a fun stream. I was like, I know it sounds corny, but I always say I like it to hang out with the fans, you know? Like knowing what the peeps are up to. And it's also peep season, because Easter's coming up. So, you know, get your peeps. I still have some toothpaste that's marshmallow peep flavor. It's from like 2 Easters ago, and technically it's expired, but I don't really think toothpaste expires that fast, so... Dude, it's marshmallow flavored. Like, that's pretty cool. Like, mint is fine, yeah, but like... Don't you guys get tired of mint sometimes, too? Like... I don't know. I don't want mint all the time. I want something different. Give me like a cool fruit flavor, heck, marshmallow flavor. Just something different. Ooh, now that's a good way to end the stream at King Salmonid. Nice, it's the kind I barely ever beat. The Megalodontia. Oh yeah, I hope you like the new video. That goes for anyone who hasn't seen it. I hope you guys like it. Not as long as my usual late vids as of late, but it was good. Oh god. The steel eel's in the way. Got him. And maybe we'll actually beat this one. No you don't. He killed his friend too, even better. Nice. Yeah, maybe we'll beat this one, who knows. Yeah, you gotta attack the little boil on his back. We're wailing on him pretty good, I don't know. Be cool to beat one of these on stream. Oh, he's targeting me. And over now. Oh god. No pressure. Where are my friends? There they are. My friends. Oh, we almost beat him. Hey, you know what? That's a pretty good almost beating him. Hey, if you want, tell them Tweeterman sent you. They're gonna be like, who? They don't know who I am. Well, hey, Dangerous Tour Michael 7028. That's a cool name. Yeah, persimmon is well, at least now I can say I've tried persimmon. Wasn't exactly thrilled about it, but now I can say I did, so there. Well, this was a fun stream. We played some Battletoads, did some Salmonids. 'Twas good fun. Alright, yep. Go check out the new video if you haven't yet, and I will catch you guys next time. Okay, have a good night.